Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today? We are live in Facebook now. And what are we grateful for today? Who wants to start?
You do.
Okay. I'm grateful for this beautiful day. It's raining and it smells beautiful outside. It's fresh and nice. I'm grateful for my good night's sleep. And I'm grateful for my day ahead. It's going to be busy, but it's happy. What are you guys grateful for?
Good morning, Patty.
Good morning, Patty.
Good morning.
I am grateful.
Down.
Oops.
I am grateful for my warm shower that I took this morning.
Nice.
I am grateful for my teachers because they're doing a lot of meditation, especially with what's going on with the racism protests. And I am grateful that I am safe in my home.
Nice. Anybody else wants to share?
Okay, I'm grateful.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
No, Patty, go.
Yeah, so I'm grateful for being healthy today. I am grateful to see you, beautiful ladies, and I'm grateful that I have a very productive day ahead too. So go ahead, Wendy. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm grateful also for the rain, for the gardens and the farmers. And I'm grateful for this time we're having at home still during the pandemic. But I'm also grateful that we're all healthy.
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody want to read along with me or not?
I only have the PDF and it's a little bit different than the book.
Okay.
They keep giving my books away. I need to buy 5. So.
No, nobody?
Yeah, I can do it. Start, I will continue.
Okay. Day 3, magical relationships. Imagine if you were the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. That would be the point in creating a painting. What would be the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point in composing music if no one could hear it? What would be the point, excuse me, in inventing anything if there was no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another because wherever you went would be the same as where you were. No one would be there. There would be no pleasure or joy in your life.
Yeah. It's your contact and experiences with other people that give your life joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life now and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing your life.
Science is now confirming the wisdom of the great sages of the past, with research studies showing that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends, and have other people look upon them favorably. But probably the most outstanding statistics that has come out of research studies is that for every one complain about another person, whether in thought or word, there have to be 10 blessings for the relationship to flourish. Any less than 10 blessings for every one complaint, then the relationship will deteriorate. And if the relationship is a marriage, it will most likely end in divorce.
Yeah. Gratitude makes relationships flourish. As you increase your gratitude for any relationship, you will magically receive an abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. And gratitude for your relationships doesn't change only your relationships. It is also changes you. No matter what your temperament is now, gratitude will give you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness to the point where you won't even recognize yourself. The little irritations you once felt and the complaints you had in your relationships will disappear, because when you're truly grateful for another person, there's nothing you want to change about that person. You won't criticize, complain about, or blame them because you're too busy being grateful for the good things about them. In fact, you won't even be able to see the things you used to complain about. This is magic.
We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Thornton Wilder, writer and playwright. Words are very powerful. So when you complain about any person, you actually harm your life. It is your life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, whatever you think or say about another person, you bring to you. This is the very reason why the greatest minds and teachers of the world have taught us to be grateful. They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. What if every person close to you said, I love you, just the way you are? How would you feel?
Mhm. Today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all of your relationships are currently good, they will increase with more magnificence through this practice and with everything you find to be grateful for each person. You will see gratitude perform its breathtaking magic, and your relationships will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you ever thought they could be.
Choose 3 of your closest relationships to be grateful for. You may choose your wife or your husband, your son and your father, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your business partner, sister or brother. You may choose your best friend, your grandmother and your uncle or your uncle. You can choose any 3 relationships that are important to you as long as you have a photograph of each person. The photograph can be just of the person or the both of you together.
Once you have selected your 3 relationships and photographs, you are ready to set the magic into motion. Sit down and think about the things you are the most grateful for about each person. What are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, ability to listen, talents, strength, good judgment, wisdom, love, sense of humor, eyes, smile, or kind heart. You could be grateful for the things you enjoy doing with the person, or you can recall a time when the person was there for you, cared for you, or supported you.
After you've spent some time thinking about what you're grateful for about the person, put the photograph in front of you. And with a pen and notebook or on your computer, choose the 5 things you're the most grateful for. Look at the photograph of the person. As you make your list of 5 things, begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you. Address the person by their name, and then write what you're grateful for. For example, thank you, Shelley, for, I don't know, just describe what you're thankful for. For example, thank you, John, for always making me laugh. Or thank you, Mom, for supporting me through college.
Yeah, when you have finished your list for all three people, continue with this magical practice by taking the photographs with you today and putting them in a place where you will see it often. Whenever you look at the photographs today, thank the person by saying the magic words that you know. Thank you. And the person's name. For example, thank you, Luna, my daughter. If you're moving around a lot, carry the photographs with you in your bag or pocket and make an effort to look at the photographs 3 times during the day, following the same procedure.
Now you know how to use gratitude's magical power to transform your relationships into magical relationships. Although it is not part of the requirement of this book, you may want to take this amazing practice and use it every day if necessary to make every relationship you have magnificent. You can use it on the same relationship as many times as you want. The more you can be grateful for the good things in your relationship, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change. Should we comment a little bit about the reading before I finish reading the practice? But have you experienced magical things by practicing this? You have? Can you share?
Yeah, I have. Although we are in public, I will say that one relationship has changed for the better. Practicing and doing it, because sometimes it's hard for you when you're having a hard time with someone to think about, oh, what I'm grateful for with this person, and you might not find something like, oh, but the technique of using the photograph is really, really helpful. I know why they say that, because you just by thinking maybe it doesn't have the effect, or you doesn't see how you will command or manifest or declare that this is gonna happen if you practice finding the good things of the person you want to improve relationship with. It works, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, what I've done, it's getting a photograph that when my relationship was in good terms. So that reminds me that of that space. So again, the photograph helps a lot to bring all those good qualities of the person, and instead of changing right now. So that helped me. That's my technique.
Good.
Yeah, I use combination of gratitude with forgiveness. So I forgive for whatever I think they did, and then I forgive myself, and then I'm grateful. So I do a combination of both, and I think that works really good too.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's easier to, when you are already forgiven, to be grateful, right? Like do the forgiveness practice first, I guess. I don't know. That's what comes to my heart.
And it doesn't even have to be, you don't even have to feel like tremendous gratitude to start, because sometimes you're in a lot of pain and you don't have to mean the forgiveness, but the more you say, I forgive you, I'm grateful for, it comes true. You start feeling gratitude for that person.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. Yeah, at the beginning it's very hard to feel it because you're very hurt. But when you keep going and it keeps, you know what I found it, that it's fading. Like the impact of the problem or the hurt, it's less in your heart. That's when I feel that I'm moving on.
Yes, so that's my practice, forgiveness and gratitude.
Yeah. And the other good tip that I would like to say is that now that we use our phones for everything, put the pictures of the person that you want to work with today in your phone
Mhm.
or in your computer, wherever you use it the most, and look at it as many times as possible and say, I forgive you, I love you. The mantra, the Ho'oponopono mantra is really good too. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. And just by saying that many times and bringing the image of the person to your mind and say it, is good.
Maria, I use that mantra all the time. It's so
Great.
funny to hear you mention it. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
very powerful. Yeah,
it is powerful.
yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share, Wendy?
I just think this is such an important practice.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we are always in contact with people and we are always having relationships, right? In our family,
Yeah.
our friends, at work. And it's important to have it in good terms, good vibration. Contact with people and we are always having relationships, right? In our family, our friends, at work. Yeah, totally. Okay, thank you ladies for sharing. It was awesome. And let's just finish the reading. Magic practice number 3, magical relationships. 1, repeat step 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, choose 3 of your closest relationships and collect a photograph of each person. Number 3, with the photo in front of you, write 5 things you're grateful for about each person in your journal or in your computer. Number 4, begin each sentence with the magic words thank you. Include their name and what you're specifically grateful for. Number 5, carry the 3 photographs with you today or put them in a place where you will see them often. Look at the photographs on at least 3 occasions. Speak to the person's face in the photograph and thank them by saying the magic words, thank you for the and their name. Thank you, Haley. Number 6, before you go to sleep, take your magic robe in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So thank you so much for being here with me and sharing your beautiful energy. Have a wonderful day. And the people that will watch the video later, the replay, also thank you. And always expect magical things.
Yes.
Bye for
Yeah.
now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye bye.